Oh, Nick's there.
I'll just wait for this one time and then redo it, and then
Oh, and then you got locked out.
yeah, that was locked out.
Oh.
And I think Dahlia tried it 2 or 3 times, and you
I've
tried
tried
it
it
once, and
I've
then I
tried
tried
it
it once. So
Yeah.
5 times is probably what the safe
By the way,
will tolerate.
that fucking the power for the door hack is stupid.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like
That's like how long is that? 3 seconds or some shit for 15 digits?
yeah, I mean, I type 110, 115 words per minute on a good day, but that's too much.
Hello.
Hello.
Uh, we're waiting for Jenny. She's daydreaming.
Okay.
I will say this though, it took almost 12 minutes of running, I think, until the cops started tasing. They were very
lenient.
yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it.
Well, lucky for you, man.
Yeah.
When I was getting chased in a stolen car yesterday, man, as soon as I hopped out,
Doesn't even say hello.
Fucking Hazel saved my fucking ass yesterday.
All right. Jenny, you want to tell us about the thing you were saying?
Yeah. Wong's just gonna burn himself out, pretty much. He's been pressed on multiple different sides.
Yeah.
Literally don't have to do anything because he's just gonna do it to himself.
Well, yeah, we're
Mm.
backing out. We're not going to be working with Wong, so.
I'm aware.
Had Flippy come to me today and be like, hey, if you guys, you know, I know you have gotten parts. If you want to, you need somebody to craft it.
I know.
So, yeah.
I already knew. Wong told me yesterday.
Wait, you had that happen?
Yeah.
Wong leaked.
Not just Wong. I think there's multiple leaks in this house as well. I think everyone's a bit loose-lipped.
I literally talked to no one but V.
Not Nick. Listen to me. I said people in this house. Did I say Nicholas?
No, but who else
Okay,
would
that
be
is a
talking?
general term. A lot of us do. We all have friends, but those friends have friends. And just because we think the information we can trust them with our life doesn't mean that they think of it as that important and think it's a big deal when they tell someone else. Friends have friends, enemies have enemies. It's all one big circle. Everyone needs to buck the fuck up when it comes to actual things. We want to keep quiet, not telling people.
I mean, to be fair as well, it's not too hard to work out that we were the ones who did it. Like McGregor and I found Speedy.
Yeah, it's not hard at all, which is why we shouldn't be confirming it.
Why did you not take care of Speedy? I heard you guys had an opportunity to do that.
I'm not a fan of ocean dumping. Asked Michael. Michael said the same thing. He made the decision not to.
I agree in many cases, but this time,
I just
in this time he knew what we were doing, you know.
Yeah. I mean, McGregor and I
point
played it
wasn't
off like we
to-
didn't have it and that we got fucked for it. But regardless,
we
he can
did play
still
it off.
assume. And I'm never a fan of ocean dumping unless it's imperative. I don't find that we did that job being imperative enough to do that. And if Michael had said no ocean dumping, we would have done it too. So I would have been the minority on that. Michael agreed.
All right, whatever.
I mean, to be fair, we could have just left him running down the street and not even chased after him, attacked him, or anything like that. And then he would have been none the wiser. But we saw him. We took the opportunity. We did it. We saw it was Speedy. Figured more could come from it if we ocean dump him anyway and he ggets found. Nothing's come from it so far. So Just one of those things.
He also did play it off pretty well. But like, we basically screamed at him for fucking it up, saying we didn't get any fucking parts because cops showed up too soon, and they like he couldn't grab shit because they're all fucking trying to hit us. So I don't think he would have been like, oh, they have parts, they have parts.
So what do we? I think Wong needs to get a message. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, everyone's whispering.
I don't know how we do give him the, but his actions needs to have consequences.
I'll be fair in saying this myself. I don't think this is a group that is one that can back up sending a message. No slight on anyone here. I just think that we don't need to waste our time doing that.
Okay, I agree with that. We don't need to go after him, Nick. He's going to burn himself out. As I said, he's got the company pressing him. He's got Maxine pressing him. He's now going to have Mary's group pressing him. He's got Hydra already pressing him. He's admitted a lot to me. He's not in a good place. We don't have to do anything. And now he's lost what he considered his closest allies because he was desperate yesterday to not lose the relationship with us.
All right.
He's a new leader with a chip on his shoulder and thinks that he can big balls his way throughout the city. And he doesn't understand that every single group has a closer connection than him. He hasn't figured that out yet.
Leader. One of his boys called me Jenny. What's his name? Jason. And he was like, he wanted to know what the fuck was going on. I'm guessing he kind of woke up to the shit show, and he says if we're missing any details or anything, he can fill us in on anything.
He has some groups doing on him now.
Yeah, I agree that it is not a concern enough for us to send a message to him. There's other things to.
We're just gonna
focus on.
stab him. That's it's not.
The problem with people like Wong is because they are new leader is that they're just going to come back and retaliate.
Again and again and again and again.
They just because they don't understand how to close it yet because they haven't had enough drama. They haven't been popped enough that they have a little bit of a thought process behind their actions. They don't. They go, you push me, I'm now going to push you back, and it's over and over again.
Wong is the kind of person that will sit in a bush out the front of the house and wait for us to walk out and stab us back.
Yeah,
Over and over
sure.
again.
But I guess I'm worried about what message it sends about us.
It's already, the message has already been sent.
Huh? That
Already
we
sent me a message.
don't, that we tolerate
Right now,
people
he is-
leaking shit.
He doesn't know who leaked. He doesn't know who ratted him out. He came to me yesterday asking for me to find out for him and to help him, and I'm not going to. I've told him I will, and now he's just going to sweat. He's going to sit there with several different groups because he admitted he told several different groups, not knowing which one sneaked him.
Wait, you
That's-
told more than one group?
Mm-hmm. Again, the message
He
hasn't been
only-
sent from us. I'm telling you from our perspective that we are just gonna tolerate the fact that somebody leaked on us.
I mean, that's the way you choose and look at it, Nick. But if you want to go gun ho, you can. But if it comes back on the house, then you take responsibility for it. That's the reality.
So we're just gonna roll and just
We're not
allow.
rolling. You're not listening. Just because it hasn't gone your way of gun hoing doesn't mean we haven't given him exactly what he wanted. He's now sweating, sitting there, and knowing he has no allies, and knowing he got ratted out to the one that he liked.
Wong is
But
so
I don't-
insignificant for us to want to send a message to.
But it's not Wong I'm worried about. It's everyone else hearing the fact that somebody rolled on us and we're not doing anything about it. That's my concern. I don't give a fuck about Wong.
Nobody rolled on us though. We rolled on him. We went to his territory and pushed him. And he
No,
had to admit
rolled as
everything.
in snitched, leaked.
I mean, the
I mean, right now, I
simple
think
part to it,
everyone's-
no other group will give a fuck if we do anything about it or if we don't. Shit's been said.
I
It's
disagree,
just
but okay.
it's just how people fucking work. Right? Is someone's going to say something about another group, that other group goes and attacks them. The group that got told about it will sit there, laugh, sip their tea, and move on with their life and still know the same shit. Won't mean anything to them. Seen it plenty of times before.
Okay. Well, in other news, I can buy magazines and ammo. So if we want to resell that,
How much?
I can buy like 30 bullets for $2,000, and I think a magazine is $750, which is less than if you were to do it yourself.
There's no like fucking
But
serial stamped on your magazine or anything.
no, I don't think so. It's only on the gun.
Huh?
Has a serial and an issuer ID.
Fingerprints.
Fingerprint, what, on the bullets?
No, magazine.
On the magazine? Just wipe it off, I guess.
Well, that is something I told you guys about. That was what KJ got done for, right? That the
Yeah.
weed in the dumpster. I know you know about it, Michael. So essentially, KJ had weed stored in a dumpster while he was pushing. Cops showed up. He dipped. Cops searched the area, found the dumpster, found the weed bags, put a warrant out for his arrest due to his DNA being on the bags.
Is your DNA in the system though?
Is my DNA? No.
I think it's a non-issue then.
Oh, they removed the DNA strains. You can't see them publicly anymore. Oh, no, I can't even check my own.
Well, then if you like, go and get a thing weed, like if they don't have your DNA in the system, then you should be fine
Yeah, they don't.
until you eventually get called for something or they request for your DNA. But I mean, as deputy mayor, it'd be kind of sussy if you refused.
I mean, there could also be a thing where the council members need to have their DNA on file at some
Yeah.
point. So,
Yeah,
always
well,
something to
so
think
far
of.
we don't.
I mean, how long is the statute of limitations?
30 days.
Oh, you should be fine then. But even if they kept the evidence of that and tracked, like, I don't know, any of that type of shit, then you'd be fine.
I saw that there's a blue USB now. That went well, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think 2 or 3 out of 5 got away.
Oh,
Billy,
Pencil?
Billy
Yeah.
kind of fucked himself.
so that's the things. Okay. So the quarters. Okay. Did you get to
That's yours to keep.
Oh, it
You
is.
get one from the first high.
Oh, okay. Did you get to hack? Was the question.
It's like crack.
Did you have fun with it at least?
Talia wanted to scream because she's pretty much the best hacker now. And Nick did the safe one, which he said was really fucking hard.
Did you
What is
have
the
fun
safe
with
one?
trying to hack?
It is
Safe one is like
lockpick on crack.
yeah, it's like 5
Oh,
ring
yes.
lockpick with less time.
The lockpick one is easy though.
Yeah, it's because you have fucking
It's
forever to
when
lock
you
back a
have
car though.
forever.
Wait, so you said Billy went with you?
Yeah,
He did by choice, yeah.
Okay.
he
And
fucked
ha-
himself though.
what happened?
We done a call swap for Dahlia so we could get the loot out. Billy also jumped out of the next car, ran onto the highway, and I drove away from him because I was in a 2-door. Because obviously
Okay.
Dahlia got in.
God damn. Right.
Everyone actually did spectacularly well yesterday, so.
Right, money.
Hello. It's all good.
Hello.
Right. Well, good shit. Just did it. Like, what'd you end up getting out of it?
Coins, 10,000 that translated into quarters, which came down to 2,700, and a blue US.
Well, that was inside the safe.
Or the actual money.
Oh, so we didn't get into the safe?
So,
No.
The
What do
USB
we-
is what I wanted.
what do we want to do with the gun parts?
Not give them to Hydra.
No, well, do we want to just wait it out?
It's gonna take fucking forever to get the BP.
Yeah,
Unless
but that's
we
what I
make
mean.
mass
So,
with this
do we
Bitcoin.
do we want to find somebody we can work with? I can ask not HOA how far
I mean,
they are.
that's the only people I would trust. But I highly doubt that anytime I've spoken to them about Bitcoin stuff, it seems like they're somewhat in the same area as us.
No,
probably
they're
higher
going
than us now 'cause
harder.
they have a lot more
Yeah,
people.
they're going way harder than we are.
Are they?
Yeah. Hmm. Well, uh, uh,
Alright, well, I got an alternate if you guys want to do it for parts, if you actually want to make it. Is I know that fucking Benji has the blueprint. That is an option too.
Benji?
It's not going to fuck me over, which results in the rest of us not getting fucked over.
I would want to be there when it's being done, though. Or at least I would want a few of us there when it's being done. You'd probably trust like you and Michael to be there.
yeah, and I have my own gun.
Yeah, like as insurance.
If he tries to pull a fast one, I'll shoot his ass. Alright, I think not HOA went to bed, so I can't even check with them.
And then that leads on to the next question.
Yes.
There's a gun in the house. When does it get taken out?
There's two guns in the house.
Oh, your gun.
Oh, we're talking about the
Talking about the other one.
Emergencies only.
Wait,
So what-
Which gun?
The one for the
If
parts.
we get one made.
We don't have one made.
No, that's
No,
what we've been
No,
talking
if
about.
we get one.
Because we know the shit show that happened last time with the fucking ammunition run. So is it beneficial to have one for that? Me, I also,
Oh, yeah.
I think yes, but I also think taking it to a job is very stupid.
No, I think it's extremely fucking smart. You just it's one of the people on the outside that have the gun. So they're on standby if they need it.
On
they need to
Overwatch?
use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then when cops show up, they stash the gun, then they go back and help.
Yeah.
So it's basically just like an anti-robbery mechanism at that point. But you see people run up, fucking try and hold them up, you fucking blam them.
Yeah.
If not, then GTFO.
Well, that's one option. You guys want it made? We can do that. If not, we can still sit on the parts.
I have a wild suggestion.
Huh?
Do we even have enough people to hit tomorrow? Because right now there's only seems to be 4 people actually going.
That's enough.
Is it? Is it really?
It's
what
not
happened
really.
last time, and then the bloodbath that we know it's going to be this time.
I mean, you could also bring Billy into it.
That's
Yeah.
including Billy.
Oh, that's including Billy.
Oh,
Mhm.
who's going?
By the sounds of it, you, me. I'm not sure Dahlia's going, and I'm not sure if Manny's going, and Billy.
I'll go.
Okay,
there's
Manny
another.
then.
Reggie not going?
I wanted to let other people go.
Oh. Well,
Nick, are you gonna be around?
Nick isn't sure. He said yesterday it's trying to be up in the air, but he doesn't want to read around if he's not.
The fuck are you wearing on your feet, McGregor?
Big boots. So I don't step in glass, man. All needles.
I think that should be the
Or
least of your
nails.
concern with just being in your underwear in them.
My kilt.
That's it. That.
Can you respect my culture?
That ain't a kilt.
Well, what's the closest thing I got?
Then you can't ask me to respect your culture if you're not even wearing the kilt.
Have that, man.
Okay. Was that
Why
just
do I have-
dark?
Did somebody give me a coin?
That's dark.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone got given one for the
Memorabilia.
ice. Memorabilia. You can
Wait,
just give it back to
what?
me, and I can just chuck it in my drawer.
Was dark
What
just
is-
trying to yell over the fence to us?
I'll go and see him.
I'm gonna go do a roofing because I have a job and I don't want to lose it.
Let me know when you're ready for.
I
Oh,
didn't
yep.
get a
He
coin.
was cool.
If you did get a coin, it was given to V.
I don't have it. Oh, to V? Okay.
Yes, everyone's been given a coin. Yours is a Dahlia, Manny.
What?
No, I got it.
What do we use the coins for?
It's just a yeah. Yep.
Good morning.
Huh?
Sorry, I thought someone was like rolling up on me.
Guess they're still awake.
No,
Hey,
what do
Doc.
you mean it's the wrong key? But
Yeah, if
Oh,
you
it's
get if it's
you.
trying to put in a code once you put in your key, like your key just opens the door. If you're getting a code, it's because you put the wrong key.
but Barry just gave it to me. I had to hitchhike up to Polito. Everyone just left me on the side of the road. You tell me this is the wrong key?
Well, it's either that or you're not on the security panel inside.
Oh, that might be it. You're not on the security panel.
The what?
Whereas you
There's
might
a
want to call
security
Derek.
panel.
Anyone have Barrick's number?
Yes.
Could I have that, please? Thank you.
420 615 3257.
Okay.
What do you
thank
mean it's you when I come up here? What the hell is that, Dark?
So I'll be honest, I thought you were legend.
Oh God,
No.
no. What the? How could
No,
you?
this is Reggie. I'm Jenny. This
No, I
is
know.
our house.
It's not. Does Reed live with you guys?
No.
Fuck
We
no.
have
Where does Reed live?
we have Matt
You have what?
McGregor.
Oh, McGregor. Oh, well,
Yeah.
where's Reed living? That one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have a word with him because I found dead rats on the property and apparently he's been throwing trash or something. So I'm gonna. Okay, well, thank you guys for coming over. I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna
We
give,
heard
I'm gonna
you.
give Beric a call.
Hey, good luck. If you need anything, feel free to just call over the fence and we'll come on over.
Of course, thank you.
No problem.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Oh, neighbours. Beric, there's a problem.
We're up.
Hmm?
So you didn't answer my question.
Hmm?
Did you have fun trying to hack?
I didn't get to hack.
What?
I didn't get to hack. I didn't. I stepped back to let everyone else do it because I was the one who planned it.
Bruh.
I just went around and smashed up washing machines, and then I just kind of supported the rest of them.
So who hacked? Dahlia?
Dahlia and Nick. McGregor tried once.
And they know that you wanted to do that or no?
Oh, I stepped back. Look, if I'm coordinating them, I'm already doing pretty much most of the work. I get all the loot, I get everything. So you gotta let them do some stuff. Like literally, they get the loot and they hand it off straight to me, and then I go deal with it. So and then they just get it back as cash. So you gotta have some stuff to do.
Yeah, but you gotta at least have a look at it yourself. I know you've been wanting to do that shit for a long time.
But we've got to do it 5 more times, Reg. So I'm not worried.
Okay.
Yeah, I promise you, I'm not worried. We gotta do it 5 more times. I'm more worried about tomorrow because I think it's just gonna be a shit show, and I'm not sure how. I'm not quite sure if we. I don't know the point of us going for another gun when we already have one.
You want my honest opinion for tomorrow?
Yeah, go ahead.
We sit out and we find out what happens from someone else with it.
I mean, we can suggest that, but I'm pretty sure some of them are going to say no. They want to be on it because they need to be there because it's got to be first.
Because last time it was super easy and Merryweather had 7 of their crates robbed from underneath their nose in the same spot, right? All you had to do was cut the padlock off the door. I have a feeling that it would be dumb for them to have the same thing again.
They're going to have guards. They're going to have armed. They're going to be a lot more intense.
Yeah, which is why I think that we step back for that one and we see what happens. That maybe you kind of need to put it to a vote and put it out there then. Because I think if we go there with knives and shit like that and expecting for it to be the same, even if we have a gun that's at distance, I think we're severely underestimating the company that we are going against, which is Merryweather Security.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
And that's just us asking to be fucked.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Fair assumption.
And I'll ask Michael his thoughts. I just need to tell Billy where the rest of the moonshine is. I'll be right back.
Hello.
Okay, so I forgot. So go to the drain that's behind where the bushes are. On the left-hand side of the drain, once you go under the bridge, there's a bush. It's right there.
Okay. All right, I can find that. Thanks.
Literally underneath the bridge, there's one big bush.
Yeah, I see a big bush. Checking it now. All right, we're good. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye.
He does not care. He's not part of it.
Well, I mean, you still have a vote in it.
Yeah. If you not enough people, then wait it out until there's enough people.
We should go inside while we're talking about. Motherfuck! What, Billy? I'm fucking talking.
Are these all the same or different?
No? Just treat them as their own individuals.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Right. We should probably go inside if we're talking about this.
Well, I need to speak to you really quickly either way.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
The house wants to do a vote for Billy. I know that you have reservations. I spoke to Billy. Billy won't go through with it unless you are happy with it. I want to come with basically a in the middle sort of thing. Is that even if he is voted in, it doesn't mean he's trapped, he's locked in, or anything like that. It means that you both can leave as and when you want to. But it seems redundant right now to have Billy in the house all the time and having to wait for the doors all the time. It seems redundant as well that he's doing our heist with us and he's not involved in it and he's still getting cuts from it, etc. It just makes it easy to put his name on the panel.
All right.
But again, I won't do it, and I won't put the vote forward unless you are happy. But I will, and I will give you time to think about it.
Well, see, here's my issue, right? Is for me, all the shit that went down, right, has left me in a very odd position. And I feel like myself and Nick are never going to see eye to eye because I'm always going to challenge him when he says bullshit. Like even what happened before inside, that we need to send a message. We're not a gang. But we're not a gang. It's as simple as that. We don't have the ability to back ourselves up when there could be someone that's sitting out there in a bush every time we step foot out of the fucking house.
Yep.
So why is he standing there? So
you can come over and listen. You don't have to stand over there.
So to me, it leaves me in an odd point when we have a fucking meeting, and that shit went down, right? It went down in that meeting. Now, then I've got fucking a whole heap of people that I check in with every day, right? And seeing how they're going and trying to make sure that they're still motivating themselves, which is like KJ Smalls and all them, is to make sure they're getting somewhere, because I don't want to see them fucking fall to shit too.
Yep.
And then this house wasn't really doing much, but everyone was doing their own thing. It was not a cohesive group.
No, it was not.
And then I take a step back. You all know that. You have all seen that. Taking a huge step back. Including Nike. I couldn't give a fuck about it right now as it stands. Because of the shit that happened with it.
Okay.
And then I take a step back, and then Mari leaves, and then Mari's room gets turned into an additional thing. I get told people are upset about the little cubby that I have, and then I get told that sorry, not that I get told. Mari's room gets made into that new thing. I get asked if I want a room. When at the start I said that I wanted a room, but it to be also a torture room, so it's a multi-purpose. That never happened. So then I just moved my shit into a fucking corner.
It was supposed to, though, Reggie. This is the thing. I think there's a bit of being a bit misconstrued by yourself mostly. We were giving you a room, and then you made your own.
Where was the room?
The room was going to be where the servers are now. It was going to be a small. You asked for a small room to make a torture room. We were going to give you that. We were going to give you that corner a little, and we were going to pull out the wall a little bit so that you had more space. It was slightly bigger than what it was. So it was bigger than what it is now, and you would have had your own space. However, the day that we were all doing this and doing in the walls, we woke up to you have already made your own room.
Oh, I just transferred the bench room.
Yeah, you'd already done it. So we were like, oh, well, then I guess that's where he wants to be.
Well, it was more of I'll just do my thing then, right?
But that's because you didn't ask. Like, part of this is you didn't ask. We'd already planned it out, and we'd already given you one of the bigger rooms as well. You were going to get more of the upstairs than there is that there is. We were going to push everything back for you, and you didn't. You didn't ask. You didn't inquire.
I did ask. I spoke to Dahlia. Dahlia said it's going to be this small thing, and I said there's not even a room for a bed.
No, it wasn't. I'd already spoken with Dahlia, and we redesigned that middle. Give me a moment. Hello? Yo. Your name didn't pop up. Say again? You did it? Holy shit, nice, dude. Holy shit, okay. It's so much easier. Okay. Yeah, that's easy as fuck. Okay. 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 Okay, yeah. All right. Let me know when you're done down there and come back up, okay? Okay, see you soon. Bye.
See, the odd part about that is that everyone had their rooms downstairs, and it was a long time before I transitioned the bench. And I'd spoken to Dahlia, and I'd said several times, and she never said anything.
So you should have spoken to me because I redesigned that bottom floor. because whatever we had down there looked terrible, and I redesigned it, and I also designed your room as well.
So why would
We were
Dahlia
never
not
left
say
out
a
of
thing
it
about it?
because I took over from Dahlia. I don't know why she didn't just say speak to Jenny. I don't know why a lot of the answers aren't just speak to the person, but it wasn't. I had no plans of chugging you just in a tiny corner. I was giving you pretty much most of that. It was half that room where we were going to squeeze everything into what was now the what is now the crafting room.
Because what Dahlia said was where the other computer is now is going to be a laundry. And when
That
she
was gonna
said
be
that,
half.
when
No,
she-
that was going to be halved, and the little corridor was going to be changed as well.
well, when she said that, I was like, well, fuck it. I'll just fucking move a bed in here for me. So there's just a whole combination of shit, right?
Right.
That's
This is where I'm going to come in and say that I've stepped up to the plate. I don't necessarily want it. I've stepped up, and you either need to like, you've got to give us a chance if you want to. Because the reality is that I get it. I can list about 40 things that fucked me off about less than a week ago about this house, and I could list you a plethora of them, and I could keep going. I get it. Everyone feels a very certain way about the house and how it started and what everyone did, but it's honestly how we move forward from that.
and that's the question that I've been trying to work out myself, right? Is it because you started doing the right things, right? But am I just too far over it? Is the question. That's something I haven't been able to answer yet.
Yeah, but I do think that I will say this much: while you are making these choices, I still have to think about Billy and the fact that he is in the house all the time, taking cuts, doing our heists, and he doesn't even have the right to walk in the front door, and I don't like that. I get it, Reggie. You don't like how things were run, and I completely understand why. And I can listen to you all the time explain why you don't like it, and I can try what I can to figure it all out. But right now, it's how you move forward with Billy that I'm more interested in. Because right now, there's one person who is stood on the outside that shouldn't really be. He will not move unless you let him.
I have a question. What happens if one day I just decide I have to go?
Billy will leave with you. He's already told me.
Billy aside.
Hmm?
I have to go because someone's requested me to come back and help them.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that leave you guys?
One less member.
Because you all know, and Michael knows this too, you guys should be able to see it, is if at some point Benji decides, hey yo, Reggie, I need you to do this. You know that I'm going to do that, right? It's nothing, not saying that I'm going to fucking rob your house or anything like that.
The compromise was, Reggie, that you and Billy can leave whenever you want. I'm aware of the fact that I'm aware of every single one of you that ever offers or flip out the door. I'm aware.
It's not really an offer. It's I have a loyalty to that, right? Some people might see that as stupid, but
it's not my place to judge. But as I said, and I will keep saying it, if you have to go, you have to go.
Michael?
Hmm?
Got anything to say?
No.
Okay. See, the way I work, right, is I'm extremely independent. I don't care feelings, emotions, ties, that kind of shit when it comes to that. However, there's loyalty that I have, and I don't want to be feeling like you guys think that I won't help, knowing full well that at some point I might just dip. Because I'm still helpful when I need to be, but at the moment the reason I step back is because of all that shit that happened. Doesn't mean that I want to watch you guys all fucking burn and crash, but you just need to know at some point that if the bell gets rung, I dip.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's pretty much about 30% of this house have studying things like that.
And then unfortunately what that means for you guys is that Billy dips with me. And the only reason that is because he's decided that he wants to side with me for everything.
There are also people in this house which that applies to too. There are a plethora of people in this house where if one leaves, the other one's going to.
I still don't know what I want. I do see everything that everyone's doing. Years are going in the right way. Except for Michael, who's just a bum that just stands there doing nothing. But I just know that I'm always going to have clashes with Nick.
I can't help with the clashes. I've already told you all that when it comes to your personal beefs with each other, it's something that I can't help with. I can help with everything else, but I can't get involved if years of friendships that are before me. That's between you guys.
Well, the only reason we clash is because, like last meeting, a lot of people stay quiet with shit instead of saying it. I'm never. What's that?
What did you say? Sorry, I misheard.
I said last meeting, a lot of people stay quiet instead of saying shit. Which these things need to be said, and I'm always going to be the person who voices what comes to my mind. I'm not going to sit there and hold it in. If I think something's bullshit, I'm going to say it's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But then that makes me the bad guy, right?
No, I don't think it made you the only bad guy in that room that day.
But it still makes me a bad guy.
I mean, everyone's a bad guy right now. I've just told people no. Right now, I'm not flavor of the month. I don't think it should influence the entirety of every choice you make. You're never going to have a meeting. Your head's in the cloud if you think you're ever going to have a meeting where everyone is going to be honest. They just don't do that. People don't do that. People don't like being put on the spot, and they're really good at talking about it privately with someone else, but they're very bad when it comes to a public setting. That's not new. It's going to happen every time.
I don't know what to do with Billy.
Well, the offer is on the table. That's what I'm putting forward. That's my compromise, and I'll give you time to think about it.
All right.
Okay. Please excuse me. I need a minute.
So what's going on?
Jenny spoke to me about Billy. And Michael stood there quietly the whole time, like always.
Yeah, since we're right.
Yeah.
That never says anything.
Nope. I ain't got no input.
He's just the gun guy now.
I don't know. Half of me wants to pull the pin now and just walk before shit gets too deep, right?
What's the issue?
Just fucking do it, Reggie. Stop beating around the fucking bush.
Well, that's not the answer, is it?
Then
Just
what
do
is
it,
the
isn't
answer,
it?
huh?
That's what I've been trying to rack my brain out for the last fucking week or so.
If you have to go, if fucking Benty tells you to go, that's the answer. Is that you're just waiting for him to tell you. You're not signing up for anything, because if that's all it takes is for you to have Benji tell you to fuck off, and you will, then that's it. Like you never go all in that case. And my opinion is also, if Billy only wants to join because you're here, then Billy shouldn't join.
I think Billy likes a lot of the people.
Huh?
Billy likes a lot of the people here.
Yeah, but if you are the only pull for him to join in the first place, then I don't think he should be joining. Because again, if all it takes is for him to walk out is when you leave, then again, he's not committing either.
But like Jenny said, there are several people in the house that are the same. You know that.
Sure.
You think McGregor and Jenny stay if you leave? Think Manny stays if Dahlia leaves?
Well, I already have my opinion. I don't think we're a gang, so I don't see it that way. I don't see it as if a person leaves, they can't do shit. That's why I'm kind of confused, but it's because I'm seeing it differently.
Shoot, what's your like main issues right now?
Huh?
I'm asking, trying to figure out what's Reggie's like main issues?
It's the combination of shit that happened before you guys started working properly together. I'm still hung up on. The question that comes is, was it too little too late? Thank you for the 9 months. That's the bit for me, right? Is no one was working together till I take a step back. Then you're all starting to work together. Then I get a fucking room. All this shit. But that's the question that's in my mind then. Is that what it took for this shit to start happening? Would this have happened if I didn't just step back? I just kept doing what I was doing. I don't know. And then people are also concerned about losing Billy when it comes to me. So then that makes more of a reason to make sure shit works, right? If Billy wasn't a part of it, then does it mean that the shit would have still happened? Or if it would it have been the same as before? A lot of unanswered questions that keep rolling through my head.
Have you ever thought that maybe you're just overthinking that though?
How so?
I mean, have you ever just thought that maybe you got a room because Barry left and there was a spare room? Instead of the,
There was always
I
room
don't
to
know,
put
the
another
mental
room.
gymnastics of, instead of the mental gymnastics of, oh, I only get in a room now because they want me to stay because they also want Bill to stay. Is it purely for gain? Like, you know?
Why would I not think that though? There was a lounge room where there could have been another bedroom.
I don't know. It kind of seems to me like a malicious thought process.
I said is more looking at everything in front of you, which you've got to do. You can't just narrow yourself down to one thing. You need to think about all different variables it could be. Because here's the thing, right? McGregor, I don't think you give a fuck if I stay or go, right? Or if Billy stays or goes. Michael's just sitting there smoking his cigarette and doesn't really care about anything. That's just his being.
I already told you. How am I just sitting around smoking my cigarette?
I'm saying that you wouldn't care either way,
if you don't,
right?
Because why would I care, Reggie? If you're not happy, then do the thing that makes you fucking happy, though. I don't understand.
That's not what I said, though, Michael. Because I'm saying that you're apathetic. You're indifferent, right? Doesn't change you at all.
Does it suck if you leave? Yes.
That's not what I... Motherfucker!
Then what is it that... What do you want me to say? Huh? What do you want from me? I'm indifferent to what?
You're indifferent on whether or not I make the choice to leave or go, right? It's not going to be any difference to you. And that's just the truth of it, right? It's the same with me with Mari. And I said that today. When someone asked if I was sad Mari left, and I said I don't care. I'm apathetic to that. It's just how I am as a person. Which I think you're very much the same with that.
Sure.
So then it all just comes down to what benefits me. What do I want to do? I don't know. I have no fucking clue. I'm unsure. Then what do I do for Billy? Because Jenny is right. If Billy's doing everything, then he should be a part of it. Gregor, do you want Billy here?
Yeah,
Why?
I like him.
He doesn't like you, McGregor.
I think he likes McGregor.
That's a joke. Nobody likes McGregor.
I think McGregor's grown a lot since I knew him 5 years ago. He's not as much of a dickhead.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh, well, it was a compliment. So has anyone spoken to Nick about like shit going on in the house?
I haven't been around, so the fuck if I know. I would assume Jenny might have, or V.
Although the only real conversation we've had with him was about the Wong situation. Then he's been out practicing fucking rat strats the rest of the time.
Is that what he's out doing now?
Yeah,
Who has Nick?
yeah.
Hey, so why weren't you driving, McGregor?
I was.
No. Was he on
Two
pickup?
calls. 2 calls. We had the car round the side, so I just screamed go, and then me and Jenny ran to that car, hoping they would chase us, thinking we had the loot, but the loot was in his car. But then later on, we had to do a pickup for Dahlia.
Oh no, they would have been aggressive with that shit too, weren't they?
I don't know. I mean, he said they tased him like 15 minutes into a football suit, so I don't think they
I
were.
meant like aggressive with the car chase, like starting to pit and all that kind of shit.
I don't know. I only had one cop on me during the entire thing, and I lost him pretty easily. So I don't know about next perspective.
Because usually if you do that shit, that's when then like all gloves are off and they just start pitting. What are you doing with your future, Michael?
Huh?
What are you doing with your future?
I don't know. Staying right here, right now. Again, I'm looking at it differently. I'm not seeing this as a gang. I'm seeing it as, and that's how my mentality has been from the start. Like we're a group of people, friends that do things together. And if you're unhappy, then you're not bound to it. This isn't you signing your fucking soul away. Like we went into this together because we wanted to. If you want out because you don't like it, then you can just walk away. Like you don't have to be in the house. Like, we still know you. It's not like you're gonna get fucking cut off. Obviously, if all you're waiting for is Benji to tell you what to do with your life, then
Okay, don't make it sound like that, you fuckhead.
that's what you said, though.
No, I didn't.
Kind of.
It
was.
No, you just didn't listen, right?
Do I ever listen?
No, you don't. It's more if Benji says that I need you to do this, I'm doing that, right?
Yeah, but that's still. So here's the thing. I am fine with that. I don't know how you're seeing this. Like, you're not fucking. This isn't a blood pact. You don't have to get blotted out. If you go off and do shit with Benji, I don't give a fuck. As long as you still help out. For all I care, you can still do heists, contracts, whatever. But obviously, whatever is happening in the house should stay in the house as well. That's where you have to find that balance.
Everyone else gonna think the same as you?
No. Because Jenny don't